Welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to jump right into the method on how I meal plan for our family of 5. So let's take a look. It's quite simple. I just use a half sheet of paper. Now I know some people who plan out a whole month of meals on like a blank calendar page. I can't be this rigid. I have tried and it drives me crazy because I'm constantly changing meals as our schedule goes all over the place. So I do it like this. If you look, I have meals April 13th through May 11th, and that is 28 dinners. Now I know a couple of these times we might go out to eat, but I like to have all 28 dinners covered just because we're trying to avoid spending lots and lots of money going out to eat. We love to go out to eat, but our budget does not let us sometimes. So this helps us keep on track if I do 28 meals, and if there's a couple overlap, that's okay. Take a look at our lunches. You will see I only have 8 lunches that are actually planned out. During the week, we do leftovers, easy stuff like scrambled eggs, grilled cheese, different things like that. So not really scheduled. These are actually weekend lunches when my husband will be home from work and my son will be home from school and we eat as a family. I like to have those planned out. So again, we can avoid those emergency runs out to fast food. On the back you see breakfasts with no numbers. These are just ideas for breakfast. The kids sometimes like to pick and choose during the mornings. So I just like to have things that I want to make ahead and have on hand for their breakfast. And then also same with snacks. They vary from day to day, and we just kind of decide that day what we're going to do for a snack. We're ready to start filling in the meal list. Now where do I get my ideas? This can look a little daunting, and it was to me for a long time. But then I stumbled upon something that, and I don't even remember where this idea came from. It's not my original idea, but I'll show you. This is my meal recipe binder. I've tried lots of different ways, again, of organizing my recipes, and this is working perfectly right now for our family. So it's just a regular, like 3-inch binder. And then on the inside, I have a lot of my recipes that I've printed out from the internet or copied from a book or had people given to me. And I have them actually divided. First of all, the colors are the methods of cooking. So the 3 main methods that I use are crock pot, which are the red here. We have stovetop and we have oven. And then in the back we have like grill recipes and things for the summer. But we're not going to get into those because it's not quite summer in Michigan yet. So you'll see I have a cover page for each section. Crock-pot section, I have it divided into poultry, beef, pork, and meatless, which I don't have recipes yet, but I would like to get into that sometime. And again with the same, let's go to, it's in here, there it is, stovetop. Again, we have poultry, beef, pork. This one I actually do have seafood and then meatless. And then the oven, again, poultry, beef, pork, seafood, and meatless. Now I've got my recipe binder and I've got my meal list ready to go. I like to start with crock pot meals. I love my crock pot. I absolutely love my crock pot. I am a stay-at-home mom, but we've got lots of things to do. We're a very active family. I love to be able to come home from being out somewhere and having dinner already cooked. Sometimes you just have to cook the side. Sometimes it's a full crock pot meal, and that to me is genius. So I do like to go heavy on the crock pot meals. So all I do, I go through, just find out what sounds good. I might have some meat in the freezers yet, so I do check on that to figure out what I have to use up. But generally, I just go through and what sounds good for the month, and then I put them right on my paper here. So here we are, and if you look, I've got 7 of my crock-pot meals written down on my list. Just kind of what we didn't do last month, or in a little bit what I think my family would like. And this line here is going to show where my goal for my crock-pot meals are. 28 days, 4 weeks. My goal is to do about 3 crock-pot meals a week. That just makes it really easy on me to be able to start something in the morning and it's ready to go. Whether I'm home or not, it's ready to go. And this saves us a ton of money. We are not then running out to get food from a restaurant all the time. So that has been a huge money saver for us. Now you'll see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 still blank. These I'm going to look, my other source of inspiration, if you will, is Pinterest. These are going to be new recipes I want to try. I've been really kind of interested in some freezer cooking lately. I'd like to try that out a little bit more. So what I do is I'll go on to Pinterest and find what looks good. Try it out this month. If we like it, it will make it into my, it will get printed out and into my recipe binder. Otherwise, we can just delete it off of Pinterest and it's all good. So I will go back and fill those out later. So now that I've done crockpot, I'm going to go over to my stovetop section and do the same thing, whatever kind of looks good. So what haven't we done? We have not done chicken breast pierre lately. That might go on. Chicken, as we just did chicken paprikash. So I'll just go through and decide, again, whatever sounds good. Right, this is what my list looks like now that I've got my stovetop recipes on here. And then next I will go to my oven section. So this is my idea page for my oven meals, and I'm going to transfer those onto my list. You'll see my list is starting to fill up nicely. I still have my empty section here where I need to go onto Pinterest and find some more ideas for crock-pot meals, maybe some freezer meals, we'll have to see. And then for lunches, I don't really have an idea list for those going kind of off the top of my head. Maybe some grilled chicken spinach salad, just some wraps. We could do some soup. I might like to try a couple of new soups this month. Again, back to Pinterest, or I might have some in my recipe books to look at. So let's start filling that in. Now here's my lunches. I just did these as I thought of them. Wrote them down: grilled chicken and spinach salads, chef salads, wraps, potato soup with grilled cheese, French toast and sausage, probably from some fruit salad with that, subs, and then I have another couple blank ones. Again, maybe some ideas off Pinterest. And then if you look at the back, I also did my breakfast right off the top of my head. Now breakfast at this house is very, very simple. Cereal, oatmeal, cream of wheat, yogurt with granola, muffins, peanut butter toast or bagels, and as I think of some more, I can add those. And then snacks. Again, snacks are very simple around here. We don't like to have a lot of stuff in the house. Again, it's a budget buster for us. So just simple pretzels, tortilla chips, popcorn, graham crackers. I found a healthy banana cookie. My girls like that. And then also black bean brownies. They really like that. So that's it until I go to Pinterest, and I will finish filling in my list, and I will check back with you. Okay, so I did my Pinterest check, and I did find a freezer meal pin by www.newleafwellness.biz. And they have 8 freezer crock-pot meals in 35 minutes. So I just grabbed a few of those off for my list that I'm going to try this month. And I did forget also where you see CG here. This is community group with our church. We have it usually about twice a month where we go over to someone's house, and it's kind of a potluck. And we will plan the theme later with when we get together with our people, so we're not actually able to plan those yet. while I was on Pinterest, I thought of a couple other recipes I already had for chicken salad sandwich and then also egg salad sandwich. Those will be great for using up all the lovely colored eggs we will have after Easter. Right, so there is my dinner and my lunch list all completed. And then also, like I said, my breakfast and my snacks just off the top of my head. And we'll add to that as the month goes on if I think of anything else. So there's my meal list. And then as I go further into the month, week by week, I will actually put them into my weekly planner and plan out so I make sure I have all the little odds and ends. So I will see you in my next video showing you how I get my meal plan here onto a shopping list. What I like to do is do once a month big stock up trip to several different grocery stores. And then, as the weeks go on, once a week or so, I stop and pick up just a few of the fresh items, the produce and the milk and things like that, that we need to make the meals. So I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.